I would close that door, but I'm just gonna have to get up in a second in order to deal with it, so hopefully the laundry is not too loud. Okay, so we have a couple of hours this afternoon. It is currently 12:45, if you must know. I'm not going to spend all afternoon on this, just a couple of hours on it, and I thought I would just record it and have some fun with you, if you want. I have to do a little bit of research today. Woo! I basically have to look at some research into popular culture stuff for my video essay channel, which is called Incidental Mythology. If you are interested in video essays on pop culture and mythology, you can go check those out. But basically, I had a backlog of ideas. I am starting to run low on that. And it has not refreshed at the same rate that I have been putting them out, just because I've been really busy doing other things, working on particularly fiction projects. When I'm working a lot more wholeheartedly on nonfiction projects, I do tend to run into those ideas a bit more often because I'm in those circles doing that research, looking at stuff regularly. But I have not been doing that lately because I haven't really been working diligently on any particular nonfiction project. Basically, that means that I need to start looking into some research in pop culture. Now, one of the problems with this is I do not have anything more specific to say. I am looking into pop culture research. Full stop. Normally, I like going into research with at least a little bit of a better idea. I don't have any particular idea of topics that I want to cover or pop culture things that I want to talk about. I don't know. So that makes it a little bit more difficult. However, we do have some stuff to benefit us for this. So if you are in a very similar situation, either maybe you are starting out a research project and you don't really know what case studies you want to use, or you don't really know what approach, but you just kind of know you want to do something and you want to see what else is out there in order to give you the inspiration. A really good starting point is just to look at the recently published articles by some academic journals. So there's a couple of academic journals that I tend to look at. There's the Journal of Popular Culture, the Journal of Religion and Popular Culture, film studies ones, media studies ones. There's a lot out there that covers popular culture that you can deal with. I just tend to, in a situation like this, scroll through them, look at what's been published recently by them, look at what they've been putting out, what they've been writing about. Often they will also have book reviews, so you can look at what the book reviews are on. What are those books topic? What are they writing about? What are they saying? It's just a nice way of at least gathering. So I'm not really intending on maybe even reading anything in depth today. Potentially I will, but I think today's going to be much more of a just chill. But I'm going to put on just something to chill out to in the background. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Just a really chill session, so enjoy the lo-fi, enjoy the chill vibe, and I'll check in with you in a couple of hours. Have fun!
I swear this isn't just me bragging or anything, but I was flipping through this journal, which, by the way, is the Journal of Religion, Media, and Digital Culture, and I forgot I had an article come out recently. And so I was scrolling through, and at first I was like, oh, that person better have referenced me. It was me. So, I hope I did. Oops.
Okay. I think that is that for today. I actually managed to get quite a list, although I didn't write some of them down. I ended up doing things a little differently halfway through. I do have some topics that I thought of like as I was doing it that wasn't necessarily related to the things that I was looking at, but just ideas in general. And then I had a list on Zotero. I was just kind of adding articles that I actually wanted to read onto Zotero. So I think that was a much longer list that I ended up writing down. I got quite a few things. There was also some books that sounded really fascinating, and I kept writing them down as I kept finding them. Some of them are ones that I think would be useful, particularly for incidental mythology. Some of them I just found interesting and has nothing to do with it. So we'll figure that out. I gotta arrange that kind of stuff. But all of that to say that I think that's where we're going to kind of be for today. I'm feeling good about revigorating some of the ideas, although none of them right now are directly topics that I can like, this is exactly what I'm going to write about. I at least have something to work with idea-wise, and then I'm going to start actually reading through things, looking at stuff, watching things, and reconstituting the ideas. So it was a nice refresh to the brain. That's what it is. So, thank you for being with me, and I hope that I made whatever it was that you were doing while this was on quietly in the background a little bit more enjoyable as well. You can let me know what it was that you were working on. I always find it interesting to hear what people were doing while this was on in the background. And do all the YouTube things. You could do the liking and the subscribing and the sharing. Go check out Incidental Mythology, which is my other YouTube channel, as I mentioned, where I do video essays on popular culture topics, particularly related to mythology, folklore, and storytelling. So a little bit general in the case studies I pull from, but more specific in the approach that I'm taking, if that makes sense. So you can go check that out if you are interested. I think that is what we're going to end with for today. So I will see you next time. Bye!